what you saw yesterday was history. Later at the lunch, just maybe you might want to watch, I'm going to be reading a poem written by Bono about Ukraine, which you might find interesting. We have to address the Putin price hike, gas hike. It has, since he started amassing troops earlier this year, the price at the pump has gone up 75 cents. We're doing everything we can to minimize the Putin price hike at home. The White House announced a release of 90 million barrels from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. We call on industry to boost production and stop hoarding profits. Oil prices are down. Oil prices are down, but the price of the price of oil goes up, the price of gasoline goes up. When the price of oil goes down, the price of gasoline does not necessarily go down. This is not right. It's not fair. And again, we want to say, there are 6,000 permits out there where people could drill, where industry can drill, so they don't need to be upending our initiatives to save the planet from the climate crisis. If they want to drill, they have places to drill. Use it or lose it. Let somebody else drill there. I think we need all the money we can get to have the resources that we need to fight COVID. The last thing we need is another variant. The resources that we would have had in the bill, I think, need to be enhanced now because we're another week later and we still don't have it. Because you know the history. In the beginning, we had these therapies which were the vaccines which were in sub-zero ice temperature, ice protection with a short shelf life. And that was a fragile therapy, but it worked. And now we have pills that come in a box that can last a long time. You can take at the onset if you feel a symptom, and it can prevent it from going forward. What's important about that and why we need that money is because you want to stop transmission. Transmission creates variants. Variants are different, and they present, if they are different, present different challenges. So this is nothing to mess with. I think we need even more money than the compromise was. The Republicans did not want to spend money on COVID, and they don't like the state funding. So we took some of the state funding, only half for the money. I was very disappointed, I have to be very honest with you, because we need the money to buy the pills. The pills exist, the science is there, but there's a market out there as well beyond the U.S. And we have a responsibility to other countries. Let me back up for a second and just say, President Biden has done a masterful job in managing this situation in a way that is collaborative, not condescending or dictating, but collaborative. The unity of the G7, not only the G7, but the NATO alliance has been remarkable to behold. They are all unified with how we go forward. And how they are unified on how we go forward is that we are not going into Ukraine. It is not an Article 5 situation. This will be your third time.
My third time when I asked about COVID relief?
Yeah.
Well, it's substantive. You like substantive questions. So
yeah, well, while people are dying in the Ukraine and all of that, yeah. Anyway, go ahead.